Welcome to the podcast. My name is Dr. Noor Gajraj. Let's talk about geroprotectors. Can they slow down aging? Geroprotectors are a class of compounds or interventions designed to counteract the process of aging. The goal is not just to extend lifespan, but to extend health span, which refers to the period of life spent in good health, free from age-related diseases. Why is this important? Aging is a primary risk factor for a wide range of diseases, including cardiovascular disease, cancer, and neurodegenerative disorders. By targeting the fundamental mechanisms of aging, geroprotectors offer a new approach to disease prevention and management. The hallmarks of aging. Aging is a complex, multifaceted process involving a variety of cellular and molecular changes. Researchers have identified several hallmarks that contribute to aging. Two key hallmarks that geroprotectors target are: 1. Cellular senescence, when cells stop dividing and enter a state of irreversible growth arrest. These senescent cells secrete inflammatory and tissue-damaging factors, accelerating aging. Number 2, inflammaging, a state of chronic low-grade inflammation that increases with age. This persistent inflammation contributes to a host of age-related diseases. Targeting cellular senescence with senolytics. Senolytics are drugs or compounds that selectively eliminate senescent cells. By clearing these dysfunctional cells, they aim to reduce tissue damage and improve health. Dasatinib and quercetin, D plus Q, a combination of an FDA-approved cancer drug, dasatinib, and a natural flavonoid, quercetin. The evidence: a pilot phase 1 clinical trial on patients with idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis showed that D plus Q administration led to a notable enhancement in physical functioning as measured by tests like the 6-minute walk distance and grip strength. A separate phase 2 trial in postmenopausal women with a high senescent cell burden saw an increase in a bone formation marker, P1NP, and a decrease in a bone resorption marker, CTX, after D plus Q treatment. Fisetin, a promising senolytic. What is fisetin? It's a natural flavonoid found in various fruits and vegetables. Preclinical studies in mice showed that fisetin can improve arterial function, reduce the risk of osteoporosis, and enhance cognitive abilities. Clinical evidence. Currently, multiple trials are underway to investigate fisetin's effects on vascular function, frailty, and physical function in different patient groups. New approaches to senolysis. Senolytic CAR T-cell therapy. CAR stands for chimeric antigen receptor. T-cell refers to T lymphocytes, a type of immune cell. This innovative approach uses engineered T-cells to target and eliminate senescent cells. The evidence: in mouse and non-human primate studies, CAR cells targeting specific markers on senescent cells have shown efficacy in reducing the senescent cell burden and improving physical function. This approach is highly specific, but it is also costly and can have side effects. Senolytic vaccines. This strategy aims to train the body's immune system to recognize and eliminate senescent cells. The evidence: in mice, vaccination with specific peptides has been shown to reduce senescent cells in fat and other tissues, leading to improved glucose tolerance and increased activity. Vaccines offer the potential for long-lasting effects. Counteracting inflammaging. Chronic inflammation is a core driver of aging. Anti-inflammatory drugs are being investigated for their geroprotective potential. Metformin, an FDA-approved drug for diabetes that has shown anti-aging effects in animal models. Metformin has been shown to reduce levels of pro-inflammatory cytokines like tumor necrosis factor A and interleukin 6. In a clinical trial from amnestic mild cognitive impairment, metformin improved total recall in the selective reminding test. The large-scale TAME study is currently evaluating its effects on multiple age-related diseases. Colchicine, a drug traditionally used for gout. Recent trials, such as the Colcott trial, have shown that low-dose colchicine can significantly reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease events in patients with a history of heart attack. Endogenous metabolites as geroprotectors. Certain naturally produced metabolites decline with age. Supplementing these can potentially reverse age-related declines. NAD precursors, NR and NMN. Nicotinamide riboside, NR, and nicotinamide mononucleotide, NMN, are precursors to NAD, a critical coenzyme for cellular metabolism. NAD plus levels decrease with age. Multiple clinical trials have shown that oral supplementation with NR and NMN is safe and can increase NAD levels in the blood. However, evidence for their direct impact on physiological functions and longevity in humans remains limited and requires larger studies. Alpha ketoglutarate. It's an important intermediate in the body's energy production cycle. In mouse models, alpha ketoglutarate supplementation reduced systemic inflammation and frailty, while also extending lifespan. In a recent human clinical trial, a formulation containing calcium alpha ketoglutarate showed a surprising 8-year average reduction in biological age after several months of use, though this was based on a limited number of DNA methylation sites. Future outlook, a phase 2 clinical trial with 120 participants, is currently underway to further assess alpha ketoglutarate effect on biological age. In conclusion, the field of geroprotectors has seen great advances with many promising interventions identified in preclinical studies. While initial human trials are encouraging, most are still in early phases, focusing on safety and feasibility rather than efficacy. Future research needs to focus on large-scale, randomized, double-blind, and placebo-controlled trials to robustly validate the anti-aging effects of these interventions. Additionally, developing reliable biomarkers of aging is crucial to accurately measure the effectiveness of these treatments in humans. Thank you for listening. Please consider buying my book, 100 Pathways to Longevity, and subscribing to this podcast. Thank you.